What if I told you there's a food that contains more protein per gram than chicken, beef, eggs, or even protein powder? A single superfood that packs an incredible 66 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's more protein density than almost any food on the planet. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of spirulina, the blue-green algae that's revolutionizing how we think about protein sources. If you're ready to discover nature's most concentrated protein source and learn how it could transform your nutrition game, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's explore this incredible superfood together. Main content begins 0:30. What exactly is spirulina? Before we dive into those impressive protein numbers, let's understand what spirulina actually is. Spirulina is a type of blue-green algae, scientifically known as Arthrospora platensis, that grows naturally in warm, alkaline lakes and ponds around the world. This microscopic organism has been around for billions of years, making it one of the oldest life forms on Earth. The name spirulina comes from the Latin word spirula, which means little spiral, referring to its characteristic spiral shape when viewed under a microscope. This tiny organism has been harvested and consumed by various cultures for centuries. The Aztecs in Mexico collected spirulina from Lake Texcoco and called it tequitlatl, while people living around Lake Chad in Africa have been harvesting and eating spirulina for generations. What makes spirulina so special isn't just its ancient heritage. It's the incredible nutritional profile packed into this microscopic powerhouse. Unlike most plant-based protein sources, spirulina contains all essential amino acids, making it a complete protein that rivals animal products in terms of biological value. The protein powerhouse, breaking down those 66 grams. Let's talk numbers, because the protein content in spirulina is truly mind-blowing. With 66 grams of protein per 100 grams of dried spirulina powder, we're looking at a food that's approximately 66% pure protein. To put this in perspective, let's compare it to other high-protein foods. Chicken breast, 31 grams per 100 grams. Lean beef, 36 grams per 100 grams. Eggs, 13 grams per 100 grams. Salmon, 25 grams per 100 grams. Quinoa, 14 grams per 100 grams. Black beans, 21 grams per 100 grams. Even whey protein isolate typically contains around 90 to 95 grams per 100 grams. While whey protein isolate beats spirulina in raw numbers, spirulina offers something that processed protein powders cannot: a complete nutritional package with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients alongside that incredible protein content. What's even more impressive is the quality of spirulina's protein. The protein efficiency ratio, PER, of spirulina is 2.5, compared to 2.5 for milk protein and 1.8 for soy protein. This means your body can utilize spirulina's protein just as effectively as high-quality animal proteins. Complete amino acid profile, nature's perfect protein. One of the most remarkable aspects of spirulina's protein content is its amino acid composition. Spirulina contains all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies cannot produce on their own. Leucine, critical for muscle protein synthesis and recovery. Spirulina contains approximately 5.4 grams of leucine per 100 grams, which is substantial for triggering muscle-building processes. Isoleucine, important for muscle metabolism, immune function, and energy regulation. Spirulina provides about 3.5 grams per 100 grams. Valine works with leucine and isoleucine to promote muscle growth and tissue repair. You'll find approximately 4.0 grams per 100 grams in spirulina. Lysine, essential for protein synthesis, calcium absorption, and immune function. Spirulina contains roughly 2.9 grams per 100 grams. Methionine, important for metabolism and detoxification. While present in lower amounts at about 1.1 grams per 100 grams, it's still bioavailable. Phenylalanine, necessary for neurotransmitter production and protein synthesis. Spirulina provides approximately 2.8 grams per 100 grams. Threonine, important for immune function and fat metabolism. You'll get about 2.9 grams per 100 grams from spirulina. Tryptophan, the precursor to serotonin, important for mood and sleep. Spirulina contains roughly 0.9 grams per 100 grams. Histidine, important for growth, tissue repair, and immune function. Spirulina provides about 1.0 gram per 100 grams. This complete amino acid profile means that spirulina can serve as a standalone protein source, unlike many plant-based proteins that need to be combined with other foods to provide all essential amino acids. Beyond protein, the nutritional goldmine. While the protein content is what initially captures attention, spirulina's nutritional value extends far beyond its impressive protein numbers. This blue-green algae is packed with nutrients that work synergistically with its protein content to provide comprehensive nutritional support. Vitamins in spirulina. Spirulina is particularly rich in B vitamins, which are essential for protein metabolism and energy production. It contains significant amounts of vitamin B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B3, niacin, B6, pyridoxine, and B12, cobalamin. The vitamin B12 content is particularly noteworthy for vegetarians and vegans, as spirulina is one of the few plant-based sources of this essential vitamin. The algae also contains beta-carotene, which the body converts to vitamin A. In fact, spirulina contains 10 times more beta-carotene than carrots per gram. This powerful antioxidant supports immune function, eye health, and skin health. Vitamin K is another important nutrient found in spirulina, supporting blood clotting and bone health. The vitamin E content provides additional antioxidant protection, working alongside the protein to support muscle recovery and overall health. Mineral content. Spirulina is an excellent source of iron, containing approximately 28 milligrams per 100 grams. That's more iron than most red meats. This is particularly important for individuals following plant-based diets, as iron deficiency is a common concern. The iron in spirulina is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can easily absorb and use it. The magnesium content in spirulina supports over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including protein synthesis. With about 195 milligrams per 100 grams, spirulina can significantly contribute to your daily magnesium needs. Potassium, essential for muscle function and fluid balance, is present at approximately 1,363 milligrams per 100 grams. This electrolyte works alongside the protein to support muscle function and recovery. Calcium, zinc, manganese, and phosphorus are also present in significant amounts, creating a mineral profile that supports the body's ability to utilize the high protein content effectively. The science behind spirulina's protein quality. The protein in spirulina isn't just impressive in quantity. Its quality is backed by extensive scientific research. Studies have shown that spirulina protein has a biological value of 85, which is comparable to egg protein, considered the gold standard with a biological value of 100, and superior to most plant proteins. The digestibility of spirulina protein is another crucial factor. Research indicates that spirulina protein is 95% digestible, meaning your body can break down and absorb nearly all of the protein you consume. This high digestibility is partly due to the lack of cellulose in spirulina's cell walls, unlike other plant sources that can be harder to digest. Environmental impact. Spirulina requires significantly less land, water, and energy to produce compared to animal proteins. It can be grown in areas unsuitable for traditional agriculture and doesn't contribute to deforestation or greenhouse gas emissions associated with livestock farming. Per gram of protein, spirulina has one of the smallest environmental footprints of any protein source. Sustainability. Spirulina can be harvested year-round and has an incredibly fast growth rate, doubling its biomass every 2 to 5 days under optimal conditions. This makes it one of the most sustainable protein sources available, especially important as global protein demands continue to increase. Allergen profile. Unlike common protein sources like dairy, eggs, soy, or nuts, spirulina is naturally free from major allergens. This makes it accessible to individuals with various food allergies and sensitivities who struggle to find suitable protein sources. Processing requirements. While animal proteins often require extensive processing, cooking, and preparation, spirulina is typically consumed in its dried, powdered form with minimal processing. This means fewer chemicals, preservatives, and processing aids compared to many protein supplements. Shelf stability. Dried spirulina powder has an excellent shelf life when stored properly, often lasting 2 to 3 years without refrigeration. This stability makes it practical for long-term storage and reduces food waste compared to fresh protein sources. How to incorporate spirulina into your diet. With 66 grams of protein per 100 grams, even small amounts of spirulina can significantly boost your protein intake. However, spirulina has a strong, distinctive taste that some describe as oceanic or earthy. Here are practical ways to incorporate this protein powerhouse into your daily nutrition. Smoothies and shakes. The most popular method is blending spirulina powder into smoothies. Start with 1 to 2 teaspoons, 3 to 6 grams, and gradually increase as you adapt to the taste. Combining spirulina with fruits like banana, pineapple, or berries helps mask the strong flavor while adding complementary nutrients. A tablespoon of spirulina, about 7 grams, adds approximately 4.6 grams of high-quality protein to your smoothie. Protein bowls. Sprinkle spirulina powder over yogurt bowls, oatmeal, or acai bowls. The protein content helps create a more balanced, satisfying meal that will keep you fuller for longer. Homemade energy bars. Mix spirulina powder into homemade energy bar recipes. Combined with nuts, seeds, and dates, spirulina creates protein-rich snacks perfect for pre- or post-workout nutrition. Salad dressings. Blend spirulina into homemade salad dressings or vinaigrettes. This adds protein to your salads while providing the full spectrum of spirulina's nutrients. Baked goods. Small amounts of spirulina can be incorporated into muffins, pancakes, or protein cookies. While the taste may be noticeable, the nutritional boost is significant. Dosage and safety considerations. While spirulina's protein content is impressive, it's important to understand proper dosage and potential considerations. Most nutritionists recommend starting with 1 to 3 grams per day and gradually increasing to 5 to 10 grams daily. Even at 10 grams per day, you're getting approximately 6.6 grams of high-quality protein along with the full spectrum of spirulina's nutrients. Quality matters. Not all spirulina supplements are created equal. Look for organic, third-party tested spirulina from reputable sources. Heavy metal contamination can be a concern with algae products, so choosing products that undergo rigorous testing is crucial. Potential side effects. Most people tolerate spirulina well, but some may experience mild digestive upset when first introducing it. Starting with smaller doses and gradually increasing can help minimize any initial discomfort. Medical considerations. Individuals with autoimmune conditions should consult healthcare providers before adding spirulina to their routine, as it may stimulate immune system activity. Those taking blood-thinning medications should also seek medical advice due to spirulina's vitamin K content. The future of protein. Why spirulina matters. As global population continues to grow and environmental concerns around traditional protein production increase, spirulina represents a glimpse into the future of sustainable nutrition. Its incredible protein density, complete amino acid profile, and minimal environmental impact make it an ideal solution for meeting growing protein needs. Research into spirulina cultivation continues to advance, with new growing techniques potentially making this superfood even more accessible and affordable. Some companies are already scaling up spirulina production using innovative bioreactor systems that could dramatically reduce costs while maintaining quality. The space industry has long recognized spirulina's potential, with NASA studying it as a potential food source for long-duration space missions. The fact that spirulina can provide complete nutrition with minimal resources makes it invaluable for extreme environments where traditional food sources aren't viable. Spirulina success stories and real-world applications. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts around the world are discovering spirulina's benefits for performance and recovery. The combination of high-quality protein, B vitamins, and iron makes it particularly valuable for endurance athletes who need sustained energy and efficient recovery. Bodybuilders and strength athletes appreciate spirulina's complete amino acid profile, especially the high leucine content that's crucial for muscle protein synthesis. Unlike some plant proteins that may cause digestive issues when consumed in large quantities, spirulina's high digestibility makes it easier to incorporate into high-protein diets. Vegetarians and vegans find spirulina invaluable for meeting protein needs without relying heavily on processed plant proteins or protein supplements. The additional nutrients like B12, iron, and complete amino acids address common nutritional concerns in plant-based diets. The science behind spirulina's incredible protein content. Understanding why spirulina contains such an extraordinary amount of protein requires diving into the fascinating world of cyanobacteria biology. Spirulina, scientifically known as Arthrospora platensis and Arthrospora maxima, belongs to a group of photosynthetic bacteria that represents some of the oldest life forms on Earth. These microscopic organisms have evolved sophisticated mechanisms for protein synthesis that put many higher organisms to shame. The key to spirulina's protein density lies in its cellular structure and metabolic processes. Unlike plants, which allocate significant resources to structural components like cellulose and lignin, spirulina dedicates the majority of its cellular machinery to protein production. The spiral-shaped organism lacks a true nucleus and organelles, allowing for maximum efficiency in protein synthesis. This streamlined cellular architecture means that between 60 to 70% of spirulina's dry weight consists of protein, a percentage that dwarfs even the most protein-rich conventional foods. The protein quality in spirulina is equally impressive as its quantity. The protein efficiency ratio, PER, of spirulina ranges from 2.0 to 2.8, comparable to casein protein and superior to most plant-based protein sources. This high efficiency stems from spirulina's exceptional amino acid profile, which closely matches the World Health Organization's recommendations for optimal human nutrition. What makes spirulina's protein particularly remarkable is its digestibility. The absence of cellulose cell walls, which are common in plants and can interfere with protein absorption, means that spirulina's protein is readily bioavailable. Studies have shown that spirulina protein has a digestibility coefficient of 85 to 95%, significantly higher than many conventional protein sources, including soy, 78%, wheat, 67%, and even some animal proteins. The amino acid composition of spirulina reads like a nutritionist's dream. It contains all 9 essential amino acids that the human body cannot produce on its own: histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine, tryptophan, and valine. But spirulina doesn't stop there. It also provides abundant amounts of semi-essential and non-essential amino acids, creating a complete amino acid profile that supports optimal protein synthesis in the human body. Leucine, one of the branched-chain amino acids crucial for muscle protein synthesis, is present in spirulina at levels that rival whey protein. This makes spirulina an excellent choice for athletes, bodybuilders, and anyone looking to maintain or build lean muscle mass. The presence of high levels of arginine, an amino acid that supports cardiovascular health and immune function, adds another layer of nutritional value to spirulina's protein content. Comparative analysis: spirulina versus traditional protein sources. When we place spirulina's 66 grams of protein per 100 grams in context with other protein sources, the results are nothing short of astounding. This comparison reveals not just spirulina's superiority in protein density, but also highlights the additional nutritional benefits that come packaged with this remarkable organism. Traditional animal protein sources, long considered the gold standard for complete proteins, simply cannot compete with spirulina's protein density. Chicken breast, often cited as a lean protein champion, contains approximately 31 grams of protein per 100 grams, less than half of spirulina's protein content. Lean beef provides around 26 grams per 100 grams, while salmon offers about 25 grams. Even protein-rich eggs, with their excellent amino acid profile, contain only 13 grams of protein per 100 grams. The comparison becomes even more striking when we consider plant-based protein sources. Quinoa, celebrated as a complete plant protein, contains just 14 grams of protein per 100 grams. Lentils, a staple protein source in many vegetarian diets, provide 9 grams per 100 grams when cooked. Even protein-rich nuts and seeds pale in comparison. Almonds contain 21 grams per 100 grams, while pumpkin seeds offer 19 grams. But the story doesn't end with protein quantity. Spirulina brings a unique nutritional profile that complements its exceptional protein content. Unlike many high-protein foods that are also high in saturated fat or calories, spirulina is remarkably low in both. A 100-gram serving of spirulina contains only about 290 calories and virtually no saturated fat, making it an incredibly efficient protein source for those watching their caloric intake or cardiovascular health. The vitamin and mineral content of spirulina further distinguishes it from conventional protein sources. While a chicken breast might provide protein and some B vitamins, spirulina delivers protein alongside extraordinary levels of beta-carotene, iron, B vitamins, especially B12, vitamin K, and numerous trace minerals. This means that when you consume spirulina for its protein, you're simultaneously addressing multiple nutritional needs. One particularly striking comparison involves the environmental cost of protein production. Producing 1 kilogram of spirulina protein requires approximately 2,500 to 3,000 liters of water, compared to 15,000 to 20,000 liters for beef protein. The land use efficiency is equally impressive. Spirulina can produce 20 times more protein per square meter than soybeans, and up to 40 times more than traditional livestock farming. The speed of protein production also favors spirulina dramatically. While it takes months or years to raise animals for protein, spirulina can double its biomass every 2 to 5 days under optimal conditions. This rapid reproduction rate, combined with its year-round cultivation potential, makes spirulina one of the most sustainable protein sources available. The complete amino acid profile. Why spirulina is a perfect protein. The term complete protein gets thrown around frequently in nutritional discussions, but spirulina truly exemplifies what this means. A complete protein contains all 9 essential amino acids in proportions that closely match human nutritional requirements. Spirulina not only meets this criterion, but exceeds it, providing amino acids and ratios that optimize protein synthesis and utilization in the human body. Lysine, often the limiting amino acid in plant proteins, is abundantly present in spirulina. This amino acid is crucial for protein synthesis, calcium absorption, and the production of hormones, enzymes, and antibodies. Many plant-based diets struggle to provide adequate lysine, but spirulina delivers it in spades, making it an invaluable protein source for vegetarians and vegans. The branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, leucine, isoleucine, and valine, are present in spirulina in significant quantities. These amino acids are particularly important for muscle protein synthesis and recovery, making spirulina an excellent choice for athletes and active individuals. Leucine, in particular, acts as a trigger for muscle protein synthesis, and spirulina provides leucine levels comparable to animal proteins. Methionine, another essential amino acid that can be limited in plant proteins, is well represented in spirulina. This sulfur-containing amino acid plays crucial roles in methylation processes, detoxification, and the synthesis of other important compounds like glutathione, one of the body's most important antioxidants. Spirulina success stories and real-world applications. Athletes and fitness enthusiasts around the world are discovering Spirulina's benefits for performance and recovery. The combination of high-quality protein, B vitamins, and iron makes it particularly valuable for endurance athletes who need sustained energy and efficient recovery. Bodybuilders and strength athletes appreciate Spirulina's complete amino acid profile, especially the high leucine content that's crucial for muscle protein synthesis. Unlike some plant proteins that may cause digestive issues when consumed in large quantities, Spirulina's high digestibility makes it easier to incorporate into high-protein diets. Vegetarians and vegans find Spirulina invaluable for meeting protein needs without relying heavily on processed plant proteins or protein supplements. The additional nutrients like B12, iron, and complete amino acids address common nutritional concerns in plant-based diets, maximizing Spirulina's protein benefits. To get the most from Spirulina's impressive protein content, timing and combination matter. Consuming Spirulina post-workout can take advantage of the muscle protein synthesis window when your body is primed to use amino acids for muscle repair and growth. Combining Spirulina with other nutrient-dense foods can create synergistic effects. For example, vitamin C from fruits can enhance iron absorption from Spirulina, while healthy fats can improve the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. The protein in Spirulina is most effective when consumed as part of a balanced diet rather than as a standalone protein source. While it's nutritionally complete, varying your protein sources ensures you get the full spectrum of nutrients your body needs. Economic and accessibility aspects. While Spirulina may seem expensive per pound compared to traditional proteins, its concentration means a little goes a long way. A 500-gram container of high-quality Spirulina powder can provide months of supplementation for most people, making the cost per serving quite reasonable when calculated properly. The increasing demand for Spirulina is driving innovation in cultivation methods, which should continue to reduce costs over time. As production scales up and becomes more efficient, Spirulina could become one of the most cost-effective protein sources available. For regions facing food security challenges, Spirulina cultivation presents an opportunity to produce high-quality protein with minimal resources. Several humanitarian organizations are already exploring Spirulina production as a solution for malnutrition in developing countries. The science continues to evolve. New research on Spirulina emerges regularly, continuing to validate and expand our understanding of its nutritional benefits. Recent studies have explored Spirulina's potential anti-inflammatory properties, its role in supporting immune function, and its effects on cholesterol levels and heart health. The protein research specifically continues to impress researchers. Studies comparing Spirulina protein to whey protein have shown similar muscle-building effects, while research on Spirulina's amino acid bioavailability continues to demonstrate its superiority over many plant-based proteins. Ongoing research into Spirulina cultivation is yielding new strains with even higher protein content and improved nutritional profiles. Some experimental strains are showing protein levels exceeding 70% by weight, potentially pushing Spirulina's already impressive numbers even higher, making Spirulina work for your lifestyle. The key to successfully incorporating Spirulina into your nutrition plan is finding methods that work for your taste preferences and lifestyle. Some people adapt quickly to Spirulina's unique taste, while others need to mask it completely in strongly flavored smoothies or recipes. For those who travel frequently, Spirulina powder offers unmatched convenience. Unlike fresh proteins that require refrigeration and preparation, Spirulina can be packed easily and mixed into drinks or meals anywhere in the world. Athletes training in hot climates particularly appreciate Spirulina's mineral content, which helps replace electrolytes lost through sweating while providing sustained energy from its protein and B vitamin content. Conclusion: the protein revolution is here. Spirulina's 66 grams of protein per 100 grams represents more than just impressive numbers. It represents a fundamental shift in how we think about protein sources. This ancient superfood offers a sustainable, complete, and highly bioavailable protein that can meet the needs of everyone from casual fitness enthusiasts to elite athletes. The combination of environmental sustainability, nutritional completeness, and practical convenience makes spirulina a protein source perfectly suited for our modern world. As we face growing environmental challenges and increasing protein demands, foods like spirulina point the way toward a more sustainable nutritional future. Whether you're looking to increase your protein intake, reduce your environmental impact, or simply optimize your nutrition, spirulina deserves serious consideration. Its incredible protein density, complete amino acid profile, and additional nutritional benefits make it one of the most remarkable foods available today. The blue-green algae that has sustained life on Earth for billions of years may just be the key to sustaining optimal human nutrition for billions more. With 66 grams of complete, high-quality protein per 100 grams, spirulina isn't just a superfood. It's a protein revolution waiting to transform your nutrition and your health. Closing call to action. Have you tried spirulina? Are you interested in incorporating this protein powerhouse into your diet? Let me know in the comments below what questions you have about spirulina.